Hey, how's it going, everybody? What's up, Luke and Outer Space Productions? You're pretty early. Yeah, um, I have some free time this afternoon, so I figured I'd just do a little stream while I was working on this. Excuse me. I just had lunch, so I'm a little burpy. Oh, hey, thanks for following Tiny World Studios. Or no, Spare Room Studios? Let me look. How are you guys doing today? My brain is like all over the place today. Yep, Tiny World Studios. So I'm working on this walk cycle of this woman here. It's almost done, but like I wasn't totally happy with it. Like, let me bring up the original. So this is what I made the other day, and it feels a little stiff. Like, a friend of mine pointed out that the legs could be bent a bit more. So I'm just trying to fix that, make it look a little more natural. Here's what I kind of tweaked the legs already, but here's what I have currently. Come on. So it's starting to look a little better. Like her legs are higher up. It looks a little more natural. Right now I'm trying to fix the torso and the hips. The movement's a little bit erratic. I think because I messed with the curves on the motion path here too much. Is this for a business? No. I just wanted to practice some motion graphic stuff for my reel. I googled it and only found Tiny World Tours. Is that it? Is that your business, Tiny World Studios? How come you're making a walk cycle? Just because. It's always good practice. So, yeah, not totally happy with that. See what we can do here. First off, I think it might swing a bit too far to this side. Let me put on some music too. Has anyone seen Spider-Man yet? I'm gonna see it tomorrow. It looks great. You should add a face. I kind of just want to keep it like super simple like this. Don't want to add too many details. I'll just add my face. Hey, what's up, Kostya? Thanks for subscribing. I need to tweak that notification because I think it also notifies me when people subscribe via YouTube, which is a totally different thing from how Twitch subscriptions work. So yeah, I should look into that. Move the elbows on the person. Yeah. I think the arms could probably use a little bit of work too. Man, I want to put on some good music here, but I don't want to get dinged. Oh well. Let's play some Dive. Are you gonna add a backdrop? Yeah, I already have a backdrop in this other comp here. Right now, that's what all I currently have for a backdrop. I might add like a tree or something later, or the wind blowing. But right now, I'm just focusing on the animation here. Try that. So just that curve a bit. Looks like a Target ad now that I think about it. Hey, if any CEOs from Target are watching the stream right now, call me, you know. I think that goes way too far, so let's move that. So I made this rig using the rubber hose plugin for After Effects. It was on sale like a few weeks ago for Black Friday, and it's pretty cool. You can make like a lot of cool like rubber hose type animation with it. Like, let me show you an example real quick. It's like, wee. Let's bring your arms way up here. What else has been new? I've mostly been working on some commission animations for a client this past week. And my Bricklink order arrived yesterday. So I'll finally be able to finish building that set for my current brick film project. So that should be fun. It's starting to look a little better, I think. How many characters have you unlocked in Smash? Ooh, I think about... I have to double check, but I think around 50 or so. Might be a little more than that, actually. It's tough. I'm playing through World of Light to unlock most of the characters. And some of the CPU fighters are really difficult. Like, I had a lot of problems getting Little Mac and Wolf. For some reason, they were, like, super difficult. I was trying to beat Little Mac with Mario, and I could not beat him. But I switched over to Bowser, and I managed to beat Little Mac in, like, 4 seconds. It's funny how that works. But I'm really enjoying Smash Brothers so far. It's a lot of fun. I think World of Light is like pretty addicting and fun. Who's your main? I usually just play as Mario or like Link. Sometimes Bowser. I think, yeah, I've always played Mario for some reason. I'm vanilla like that. Yeah, Kirby's great too, and Pit. I only played him a bit, but I really like King K. Rool as well. I think he's a great addition. So this is starting to look a little better. It feels like the hips are still a little too jerky, so I'm trying to figure out where that's coming from. I also picked up Subnautica on the Epic Store today, or actually last night. I was gonna probably try playing that later today. I've heard a lot of great things about that game, and it was free, so hey, can't beat that price. Maybe you could try making the hip movement slower. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's see what we could do here. I feel like I should just start from the beginning. Just destroy all the work I'm already doing. So let's try that. That. So this is what it looks like. It's still moving around a little bit, so let's get rid of that. Make this a linear keyframe. So this is what it looks like without any hip movement. Honestly, I have no experience in animation, so don't expect to get a pro tip from me. Oh, that's totally fine. Sometimes that's actually a good thing, showing my work to like non-animators or people with not a lot of animation experience. That way you can get kind of a fresh perspective on something. Like sometimes they'd point out something that you would kind of miss or you wouldn't like notice. So any feedback's greatly appreciated. All right, so let's start off with just having the upper body move slightly up and down, and build it from there. Got to fix the contact with the feet here too. That was another note I got. Well, probably not that much, but like half that amount. 2, 3, 4. Let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, not too bad. So I also want to add a little bit of lean in movement from like when she has her right leg up, I want her to lean more to the left because she's putting weight on that other leg. But I want to make it more subtle than I did before, so let's try that. I just wondered, is your mascot spitting out bricks, or is he swallowing them in? I get that question sometimes. He's technically supposed to be like spitting the bricks out, but I mean, it could be interpreted either way. I'm kind of overdue for a new logo design. I was thinking about doing it in 3D or something. So do that. She leans to the left, and then she's gonna lean to her right. So what we want to do is move this keyframe, because this whole loop is 22 frames long, and we don't want it to be the exact same frame as at the beginning, because then it's gonna like there's gonna be an extra frame and cause a little bit of a stutter. So if we just extend this last frame out beyond the playhead here, it should match up. There we go. That looks better. And we also should add like an ease in and out. Hey, what's up, KKZ Bricks? Let's see what the this looks like here. So that's what the curve looks like. It kind of makes a V shape, so maybe we can try smoothing that out a little bit. What was the best company request you got for animation? You mean like a note from a client? When I could probably talk about this. When I was working on the Klutz animation book, there's this part of the book where it takes place in space, like on like an alien planet with like flora and fauna and alien plants. And I had built like this little like table scrap plant in the scene and just kind of put it right up front. And I got a note back saying they want to make sure it was like a legal Lego connection. So they asked me to send like multiple pictures of that little plant to them to get like client approval. And yeah, that was kind of annoying. It was just weird. What's up, Leo Woko? What do you enjoy most about animation? Probably when I don't know, I guess just seeing the final result, and if it, especially if it turned out good, it's always satisfying. Another thing I like is when you're spending a while on a shot, and at first it kind of looks like meh or not that great, but then you work on it some more, and then it starts to look better, and then you actually like become proud of it. Like that switch from being disappointed to like happy with it, I guess. Hopefully that like is a satisfactory answer. Another thing I like is specifically in stop motion animation, when you like you're gonna start on a kind of ambitious shot and you're not sure if you're gonna pull it off or not, but then you do it and then it turns out great and everybody's happy. That's always good. Actually, I could probably just click this once. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. There we go. Why is this tangent not curving? Sometimes the pen tool is kind of a pain in the rear end. Oh hey, what's up, pivots? Dab on ya. Oh snap! I got raided. Yes, I have been in stop motion for a while, but only strong int. True, very true. Hey, what's up, Carissa? Thanks for the raid, pivots. How you been doing, man? Y'all can watch me try and fix this tangent here, or this curve. Okay, let's see how that looks. It's not too bad. Okay, you've been doing stop motion for a while, but only just started sharing it. Do you have any tips? Tips. Are there any like specific areas you need tips on? I'd say study real life and I don't know. Man, I always get stumped when people ask me for tips. Um, yeah, if there's like any specific tips you need, feel free to ask and I'll try and give you one. Been busy as heck. Same here, man. I've been working on some videos for a client this past week, so have a bit of free time this weekend here. To all the new like viewers on Twitch, hello, my name's Spastic Chihuahua, or you can just call me James. I do like a ton of different animation. Like I'm most known for like Lego stop motion animation on my YouTube channel, which is also named Spastic Chihuahua, and I've also do 2D animation and some motion graphics stuff, which I'm working on right now. Oh, do you have advice on animating stuff more complicated than Stickman? Ooh, good question. Um, I'd say looking at references is pretty helpful for stuff like that. Like, if you're doing like stuff like my bird says hi. If you're working on stuff like a fully animated 2D character or even some Lego animation stuff, it helps to look up references of the action you're trying to do and trying to duplicate that in animation. Like even just like filming yourself like performing a certain action, and that could like really help bring your animation to the next level. When did you start animating? Started animating when I was, I think, around 12 or so. back in like 2001, and I managed to turn it into like some type of freelance career for myself. I just kind of stuck with it. When I first started out, I was working on like a VHS camcorder. I really wish I could like find those old VHS tapes of my old brick films, because some of them are pretty hilarious. There you go. Pivots. Do you have like a? I'm assuming you do, but do you have like a ton of like experience in like After Effects and stuff, or like motion graphics stuff? Go to this video called David's TV Christmas. Okay, I'll check that out after the stream. Thank you for the advice. I will definitely try it out. All right. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining the stream. I'll see you around. So this is looking a little better, I think. Let's see if I could play the old version next to this one here. So that's the old version. That's looking a bit better. I agree the arms need a little bit of work, so let's work on that next. So what does everyone want for Christmas or the other whatever winter holiday you celebrate? What's your New Year's resolution? Honestly, what I'm trying to do is like make some type of schedule for myself, or some type of loose schedule I can follow. I notice with my work, I'm like, I feel like I'm a little unfocused. Like, I want to work on 3D stuff, I want to work on 2D stuff, brick films, and it's all kind of mashed together, and I jump from one to the other. So I kind of want to like make some type of loose schedule for myself, and hopefully that'll make my output a little better. Mine is to get 100 subs by the end of next year. Nice. Yeah, I got a like a notification on my YouTube channel that said that I was gonna lose some followers because they're getting rid of like the spam accounts or whatever. I think I lost like 90 or so. So yeah, that was a fun surprise to see. But hey, it's quality, not quantity. So let's do that. Do that. Let's look for the other hand. Oh, what was that? The other hand kind of like drops here. Well, that's not good. Bring that over here. Bring that. Yeah, it's like a weird stutter thing going on. When did you start 2D animation? I've always done like well, I started 2D animation after brick films. I got a Wacom tablet in like 2005, so that's when I started like seriously doing it. But I've been drawing my whole life, so it's always been an interest of mine. So it goes here. Goes back. My dog is acting really mopey right now. My wife is hanging out with her brother today, and she left me home alone with the dog. And the dog is like really bonded to her, so it just kind of she's kind of like looking at the door and like making a groaning sound. I already took her out to go potty, but she's still like badgering me a little bit. What did you think about YouTube Rewind? It was terrible. I don't know. Yeah, it was just really bad. It was cool that some of the animators got a shout out on it, but it was mostly like the story time animators. It was would have been nice to see more like diversity of animation styles. All the Fortnite stuff was terrible. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was bad. They get worse every year. You know what you should do for one video? You should get Mega Bloks characters and stop animation with them for one video. There's a lot of possibility. Uh, I actually have a few of the those blind bag connects Nintendo characters. Like Mega Bloks did like some blind bags of different Nintendo characters. I have like Donkey Kong, Diddy, and I think Mario. Those might be fun to animate sometime. In my older videos, you can see like a ton of Mega Bloks. Nowadays, I'm kind of a purist when it comes to that stuff for some reason. Mostly because I share a studio with Brick Nerd. So if I brought Mega Bloks into the studio, I think he would like kick me out. They should have featured you. If they had featured me, they'd be like, "Who's this guy?" Oi. What is... I hope you guys are having fun watching me try and mess with the pen tool here. That's not too bad. Kind of moves in like a little bit of an arc. Hey, what's up, Nico? Well, is it 90% of the YouTubers on Rewind? Who's this guy? Yeah, that's a good point. I think I recognize like 4 of them or so. It was cool seeing Dom on there though. Domix. I've worked with him before, so you know. Shout out to him. But yeah, it was weird seeing Ninja on there because he's not even like a YouTuber. I think he's just famous for being on Twitch, isn't he? And same with Will Smith. Like, what does he have to do with YouTube? I don't know, man. The whole thing was just kind of weird. It brought back memories of going to VidCon in like 2014 and only recognizing like a handful of the YouTubers there. The rest of them, I was like, are they famous? Who is that? Why are people trying to swarm him? So... yeah, what is up with the... let's go back here. There we go. This is how people walk, right? Kind of swing both arms at the same time. If you want to get featured on YouTube Rewind, you would probably need to turn your animation into storytime animation. Yeah, for sure. Like, I have a couple personal stories that might make for interesting videos, maybe. I feel like my life is not that interesting to justify that, though. I like making up stories. That's more interesting to me. Has Lego ever hired you for animation? Yeah, I've done a few things for Lego. At least through one of their channels. We did an advert for Lego Life, which is like their little app that they have. We did a big video for that. We did some like promo videos for the new Lego Harry Potter sets. I don't know if those videos been officially released yet, but they're out there somewhere, I think. Also did something for Lego last year for Lego Fashion Week. That's on their official YouTube channel. I like to do more work with them. Let's put that back. So this should be that. Most of the storytime animation people on YouTube, they mostly had a bad childhood. Really? Well, the ones I've seen, mostly they have like just kind of interesting, relatable stories. I have a few of those. Mine are mostly like bizarre. So let's do that. Yeah, that's possible. I've only seen like a handful of them, like Domix stuff and Odd One Out or whatever he's called. Oh, and Alex Clark. Yeah, I know him too. He's a nice guy. I remember hanging out with Alex at VidCon a few years ago, and back then I think he only had like 10,000 subscribers or so, and now he has over 2 million. I think over 2 million. Crazy stuff. This may be controversial, but do you think storytime animators use animation? As I saw this video that said some of these just show pictures that they drew. Uh, yeah, it's animation. Like, it's very limited animation, some of them. Uh, I know Domix, like, has some animator friends that help out on his videos. So sometimes they have, like, kind of more elaborate animation than usual. But, yeah, I say it still counts as animation. Obviously, you're going to get some people who want to, like, can I catch that wave, and so they don't put as much effort into their videos than others. But, you know, hey, no hate over here. We should save. You guys should do a collab. With whomst. Alex did send me some lines for this brick film that I was going to make, but I never got around to it. Maybe I'll turn that into something. Domix did do some like voices for me for some of my older videos though. The chicken egg one and the friend zone one. Both of which were Trust me, wildly successful. It's looking a bit better. I feel like the hair might be swinging a little too much. But it's not bad by any means. Whoop! Dropped my phone on the keyboard. Looks pretty good. Let's see the old one. I think that looks much better. Probably a few more things I could tweak. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. When you mean bad childhood story animators, I mean the other side on YouTube on Storytime Animation that you probably didn't come across too. There's some freaky deaky. Oh man, I should take a deep dive sometime and see what's out there. Do you know what's funny and a coincidence? A notification popped up on a Storytime and a meter by subscribe to just popped up a minute ago. Oh, really? Hey, what's up, Golden? Hmm. First, I thought the other arm kind of had a weird popping going on here, but I think that's fine. Honestly, the woman looks pretty professional. Oh, thank you. Do you mean like professionally drawn, or like she looks like she'd be like a business professional or something? I'm trying to think what else we could tweak here. What happened there? Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, let's try and fix the feet here. So, that looks all right. I think this here is causing issues for me. All right, let's go to this foot. Oh, okay. Thank you. You should tweak the elbows. They need to move more. It doesn't look natural. Okay. Let's see. So you're saying she should bend her arm a bit more? Yeah, we could try moving it up a bit. But first, let's fix the feet. So let's try planting this foot a little bit sooner. It's like about here. Yeah, I have to fix the rotation too there. Do that. I'd buy it. Okay. Let's do the hands. Let's do move it up another, nudge it up a bit more. Don't want rotation. Give us the position. Where is it? There you are. Okay, cool. All right. Now the other hand here. Oh, never mind. It's back here. Select all. go. Let's do that. PUBG. Never played it. I don't know. I've tried a couple of these battle royale games, but it's hard to get into if you don't have like a team to play with. Hey, what's up, Topo? Does rubber hose cost money? It does. How much was it? I think it's usually $45, but I got it like on sale for like half that because it was Black Friday. Let me check. Yeah, it's 45. But if you do this a lot, it's definitely worth it. Uh-oh. I think After Effects is crashing right now. Okay, never mind. I was getting like that loading like Windows icon by my mouse. Oh, it's doing it again. All right, let's wait this out. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mr. Awesome Animations? Okay, cool. It didn't crash, and I got to save. Guys, that was a close one. So, that... Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, there's probably a couple more things I could tweak, but I think I'm going to call it good for now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll go live again, either Sunday or Monday. My bird says hello too. Feel free to follow me on all my social media here. And yeah, hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye-bye.